What up, CHS? Maria Garaventi here, reporting to you live from room L15.
I'm Anna Elston. Welcome to the CHS Pulse.
Fall's been pretty busy here at Chatham with sports and clubs.
Our athletes have been working hard this season, and it's been paying off.
Football has been doing exceptionally well, thanks to the hard work of the players, coaches, and another special student.
AJ Nappa is the manager of the football team, as well as various other sports at CHS.
Let's take a closer look as to how AJ has helped the team this season.
Football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, hockey.
So I first met AJ, I got an email from him actually, I think a week before his freshman year started. He told me he knew everything about the school and he was ready to come to high school. I was his biology teacher freshman year. So from that moment on, I now call him the mayor of Chatham High School.
I love seeing AJ on the sidelines. I love his team spirit and his school spirit. You don't get that very often, but AJ is a catalyst. He leads his team and he leads his friends, and it's great to see.
AJ's main job during games is to make sure there's a fresh ball always ready to give to one of the officials, especially in rainy games. AJ's carrying around towels, 3 balls at a time, and usually officials are yelling at him to get the balls out. But AJ does a great job.
I have to be ball boy for football because keep the balls clean, hold the balls, when we're on defense, and win the balls in for offense.
It's just great to go around the hallway. He knows everyone, he's involved in everything.
It was the first year that I had the opportunity to work with AJ. He came my first year to a few practices, but last year I thought he made the great decision. He made the jump from lacrosse to baseball, which is always a smart decision.
I learned it from teaching. Teachers taught me, and then I went to every sport that I liked. I helped the kids out. I helped the kids out to get better. I pumped them up with stuff.
Every practice, every game, he was one of the first guys there. He'd beat the players to the field and then give them a hard time if they were late to practice.
Most of all, he's there during practice, not only to make all of us smile, but he grabs us waters, gets us balls, he snaps balls to the quarterback. He's always find a way to get involved, whether it's joking around with the teammates or just trying to make the team better.
It's just been a pleasure to be in the classroom with him and then also be able to watch him and be part of all the other things that he does here. So.
Coach Agley's liked that I was on the team, helping them, supporting them, cheering them on, rooting them. And then Coach Henderson taught me how to play baseball, how to get better, how to help kids during baseball, getting the bats off.
About the halls at times, kind of waving and saying what's up to everybody. So
I got involved in managing because I wanted to help get school spirit and because my brother played for the sports too.
I think AJ's going to be a great coach one day, just from what I've seen. He's an incredibly hard worker, he's committed, he has the integrity and just the genuine love for the sport. From what I saw, AJ was part manager and then really part coach. He was always an extra set of hands when we needed them.
I could see myself doing this wherever I go and helping them out and getting better.
Wow, I didn't realize how involved AJ was and how much the team has benefited from him.
Sports aren't the only exciting activity going on here. The new director has had the cast of the fall play working hard to get ready for the first show on November 20th.
Here's a preview for the upcoming play, Look Homeward, Angel.
On November 20th and 21st, the Chatham High School Theatre Department will perform the award-winning play, Look Homeward, Angel. It's a touching coming-of-age story full of laughter, emotion, and heart. These talented actors have been working tirelessly to bring the story to life, and are dedicated to creating a story that you won't forget anytime soon.
My character's name is Laura James. I play Helen Gant.
My character is Luke Gant.
And she comes to stay at the boarding house where most of the play takes place. And she doesn't really know anyone before she arrives, so it's kind of interesting to see how her take on everything that's going on there, since she kind of has an outsider's perspective. She is the daughter of Eliza and Gant, or her father. She's very assertive and she keeps everybody together, as does her mother, Eliza. She provides a lot of structure for the boarding house and makes sure everyone's in line.
He's the oldest brother of Eugene Gant, who's the lead of the show. And Luke, he serves in the military, he's in the Navy, and the one scene that he's in, he sort of makes he has this big reunion scene where he comes home and everyone's all happy to see him, and every single thing that he does is just, he lights up the stage.
Being a lead is different. Mostly learning more lines is the most difficult part. And I think it's also more important to establish relationships with the other main characters on stage.
I get to work with all the underclassmen and all the other seniors as well, which is a great time.
When I started, everyone was really welcoming, which was so nice, just like, because moving from a different state is kind of stressful. So like coming here and everyone was such like a welcoming community, and everyone felt like they wanted to be friends with me. And the production itself is definitely a lot of fun. Like, it's a challenge, but it's a lot of fun, and a lot of great people are involved.
This play is different because it kind of has a little more substance, a little more depth. It's more of an acting challenge, I'd say, which is fun for us to do together, but it also still has comedic parts, so it's kind of just a great mix.
It's so deep. When I'm trying to explain it to people, I would say it's kind of difficult to explain, but the whole story in total is just, it's a good story and it tells a good lesson.
I think this play is something for everybody. There's parts that'll make you cry for sure, parts that'll make you laugh, so it's a great mix.
People should come see the show because it's very emotional at times, which kind of makes you feel something, but it also has that comedic relief, so it's not too heavy. But like I'm sure people after they get out of the show, they're gonna really like, if you really take it all in, it's a good story.
I love this play because it's more dramatic. I mean, there's definitely like little bits of comedy here and there built within the script, but mostly it's more of an emotional drama, and I mean, it's sad, but like I said, I would recommend it to anybody. It's an impressive show. I mean, it's good for all people.
Looks like it's going to be a great play. We've put in a lot of time and commitment to make sure it's a great production.
In community news, the Junior Firefighter Program has helped to introduce new students to our 100% volunteer fire departments in the township and borough.
These volunteers, including some students from CHS, are so dedicated to keeping Chatham safe.
Here's a segment about the Chatham Township Fire Department and their junior program.
So, to start, what is the junior program?
The junior program is a program designed to give minors the ability to experience what it's like to be on a fire department.
Walk down this lonely shore, I take these footsteps, go higher, go higher.
Alright, so, what is your name?
Colin Walsh.
How has your experience been with the junior program?
Really positive. It's tough work, but it's really rewarding in the end, and I like it. One of my favorite moments was going to my first house that we were going through as a drill. So it was a house that was going to be torn down, but the fire department was using it. And I was with another member of the fire department who asked me to kick open one of the doors. And so I gave it my best shot, and it flew open, and it was pretty cool.
Alright, what is your name?
Adam Moore. Junior drills, we usually just learning all this new stuff about all the fire equipment and everything in the firehouse is fun.
My name is Mike Gulaglich. My affiliation with the program, I am in charge of the program. I have been for the past 3 or 4 years, so I have the direct contact with the juniors. I bring them in, get them through their paperwork, and ultimately bring them through the training to prepare them for going through the academy.
What is the junior program?
It includes anything outside of the structure. Juniors do not go inside, so their life isn't placed in a direct hazard with fire. So they do things such as fire hydrants. Their main goal is getting a water supply to our interior crews. They can pull ladders to help ladder the building, hand tools, change SCBA, the air pack bottles, a variety of things that go on outdoor at fire scenes.
But someday, You ain't worrying my life anymore.
My name is Jake Holmgren. This program takes up as much time as you want it to take up. I mean, you don't wake up one day simply saying, oh, I want to do this. You kind of really have to want to do it in order to stay motivated for it, which is a big part of being a part of the fire department, is staying active and motivated.
First to begin, what is your name?
Lucas Fortekos. I've been learning a lot, and it's a good experience.
Probably the biggest benefit is learning to respect authority and take instructions from the more senior members of the fire department.
And you really learn real cooperation. There's a lot of stressful drills that you have to do with other juniors, and it's really important to learn how to work with other people and how to solve through different problems.
Would you recommend this program to someone? And if so, like why?
The junior program?
Yeah.
I would. If you plan on becoming part of the fire service, it helps you get that leg up on other people that join after they're 18. They don't get the experience. Once you get the basic concepts down, such as the fire hydrant, even something little as communications, any air pack operations, it prepares you to master that stuff before you actually go inside and start fighting fires and have to worry about that aspect.
Would you recommend adults to join the fire department as well?
I would, especially in a town like this. We're 100% volunteer, and lately with scheduling, manpower is down significantly. It won't just benefit the department. With getting more manpower, it'll benefit the town as well. If we don't have people to volunteer, it will end up impacting the taxpayers in the end. To get involved in the department, the easiest way is to email us. Our email address is membership@ctfd.org, and they can just say that they're interested in joining or participating in some aspect, and we'll go from there.
It's really great to see students who volunteer their time and help our community.
Volunteers in Chatham do not only help our community, but also volunteer their time to help outside of our town. In New York City and Newark, students are participating in Bridges, a new club at Chatham that helps feed the homeless.
Let's take a look at this clip about the program.
65,000 brown bag meals, 10,000 pairs of socks and underwear, 7,500 toiletry kits, 49,000 cups of soup, and literally tons of donated clothing are delivered to over 21,000 homeless people in New York City, Newark, and Irvington, New Jersey, in an effort to establish acceptance and understanding, social and economic growth between the housed and the homeless. The Bridges Outreach headquarters located in Summit, New Jersey, has expanded into Chatham High School.
I'm Claire Bowles. I'm a junior at Chatham High School.
I'm Olivia McGow. I'm a junior at Chatham High School.
Well, we went on a Bridges run together, and we just it was a great experience, and we figured we had such a great time, and we thought that we could get other people involved from Chatham.
We feel like a lot of the students here can really help out because there's so much need for help for the homeless in New York, so if we get everyone to work together, we can really help them out.
I think the feeling of helping others, I think for me, that's just the best feeling, and when we actually went to New York City and handed out the lunches to the actual people, and they just really want someone to talk to, and the smile on their face when you give them the food, and we also handed out some toiletries and clothes. Some of them either had a great job and then something kind of happened and then they kind of were living on the streets, but there were some of them that actually were picking themselves back up, and they maybe have a place to live, but they just don't really have enough money for the food, so they're able to kind of support their family with the money, but also they have the food as kind of an extra for them.
We hope that we can get like a lot of people to participate and help us out, make the lunches and donate to the drives, because that's what's really going to help the homeless people. Really, that anything helps, like just donating something small even helps, and participating, helping out with bake sales, everything is helpful.
Okay, definitely join us on Schoology's Bridges Club, and we're also having a drive coming up, so
look out for information about that.
Wow, that organization does such great work. Seems like a really cool club.
Our final segment for this episode is about Paws, a club run by juniors and seniors who help freshmen adjust to high school life.
Hopefully someone can teach these freshmen to walk through the hallways.
My name's Kate Drury. I'm a junior and this is my first year at Paws.
My name is Julie Contorno. I am also a junior and this is also my first year at Paws.
I'm Margaret Harrigan. I'm a junior and this is my first year at Paws.
I'm Neil McCaffrey. I'm a junior and this is my first year at Paws.
I'm Kevin Whiteman. I'm a senior and this is my second year at Paws.
Interacting with the freshmen is really fun because you go into their gym class and you help them get acclimated with the high school experience.
It's like a very different experience than interacting with someone your age, and you don't really get to interact with freshmen as much if you're not a Paws leader. It feels a little bit like an older sibling relationship, I guess, or it just feels like they definitely respect you in a way that they want to hear what you're saying.
The first time we did it, it was like kind of a little awkward, which was going to be expected, but I think that they really respect what we're doing and they have a good time doing it because they get out of the class and they just like our opinions, I think, on stuff.
Yeah, basically our job is to just kind of help them, take them out of their element, help them progress into freshman year as smoothly as possible.
My Paws experience when I was a freshman was very beneficial. My leaders were awesome. I really liked them. They told me exactly the questions I had, and I was too scared to ask. They almost knew what we'd want to hear.
And they also helped me get to know my own class better. With icebreakers and games and things like that, I was able to kind of meet people I wouldn't have talked to anyways.
And they really made every day, every time they came in, kind of different, and they made it fun. It was never boring, and like they definitely, coming into it now, like we know that we have specific things that we're supposed to pinpoint, but when they came in it didn't really feel like that. It sort of just felt like they were here to kind of help us. It wasn't here like they were trying to teach us a lesson or try to like lecture us on anything. It sort of just seemed like friends helping friends, so peers suggesting with support, like that.
They always let us have fun and like it was just a great time, and I kind of thought, why not do that as well and help the freshmen like they help.
During a gym class we had where the Paws leaders would come down, we got to play a lot of fun games, and I thought that was really interesting and a nice little difference to our routine.
I think the Paws program is successful because the underclassmen get to see what the juniors and seniors are doing and how they have integrated themselves into the school community. There's a bunch of different types of people who have kind of figured out the ropes of high school.
I definitely think the Paws program works really well because they have such a diverse group of leaders that even if your Paws leaders don't do the same thing as you, there are Paws leaders that probably do, since there's such a kind of a wide range of activities that we all do.
For the most part, all of us are pretty outgoing individuals, and like seeing an upperclassman try to be like outgoing with you and like kind of guide you in a way.
The Paws program is one of the many things that I love about this school. It's great to be introduced to some of the classmen at such like an early age and early stage on in the high school career of a student. And even back as far as middle school, you know, you're getting some interaction with some of the high schoolers. So it certainly is a really good way to, I think, welcome the incoming freshmen.
Yeah, I think Paws leaders kind of help them get out of their comfort zone when they first get to high school and sort of readjust.
I thought going into the high school that there would be a lot of social problems with how the students would interact with one another, and I've realized that the high school really is such a welcoming body of people, and the Paws leaders are definitely the epicenter of that population.
I think the most rewarding part of being a Paws leader that is maybe not happened yet, but at the end of the year, or even just in general, seeing how the freshmen take your advice and how they kind of put it into their high school careers, because we can tell them all we want, but if they don't listen to us, then it goes to waste. But like, I definitely did listen to my Paws leaders, and having kids listen to me and kind of feel what I'm saying, I think that's awesome. I think that's so.
I also just find it a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot more people, especially like freshmen. I love having like friendships with the underclassmen. So
yeah, going into their gym class, you make friends with.
I remember that club helping me a lot when I was a freshman, and it's really great to see that they are still helping.
That's it for episode 2. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week.